Well, hello out there in YouTube land. My name is Ira Robinson. I want to thank you guys for joining in with us here as we continue our journey in Star Wars: The Old Republic. For those of you guys that are just tuning into this series, we are just completing our trials on Korriban, and we are entering into the fields of Dromund Kaas. Very, very interesting set of circumstances is coming up. Our Sith Lord Zash is sending us here to do some work for her, and it's going to get really, really weird really quickly, I think. So hopefully you guys are ready to be tuned in and having a pretty good time tonight. Yeah, we're going to get started here in just a moment. I'm just getting everything finalized and arranged and all of that kind of good stuff. And in the meantime, we're watching our little Sith Sorceress do her thing over here. So again, welcome to the show. For those of you guys that have never tuned in before, this is Star Wars: The Old Republic. It is a free-to-play MMORPG. It's based entirely on the Star Wars franchise, but it takes place in the timeline of the Old Republic, which is about 2,000 or so years before the events in the movies take place. So quite a long time ago, back during the time where the Galactic Empire was kind of getting its little bit of a start. Yeah, little bit. And it was the time when the Jedi themselves were quite a powerhouse force, one to be reckoned with. And the arguments between themselves and the Sith were definitely there. So anyways, this is my Sith Sorcerer class, and we are currently, let me see, I believe we're about level 15 or so. Yeah, 15 is what we're at. We've got our companion with us right now, Kem Val. What do you have to say about this whole thing, Kem? Yep, he's cedar-fromming something. I'm not sure what, but yeah, he's apparently got a few things to say. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get ourselves started here. We just landed the last time that we were here playing. We just landed on Dromund Kaas. We had just finished the Black Talon mission, and we have basically a little bit of a mission just to check in at the arrivals console, which I think should be over in this direction over here. It is. We're new arrivals on Dromund Kaas, so we have to make our presence known.
Quiet, bodyguard. Save your hissing for your own kind. As for you, slave, Darth Scotia is passing. Best get out of his way.
Darth Scotia can wait.
You're making a huge mistake, filth. Give your master a message for me. My eye is on her, and I know. Tell her that. I know what she's trying to do here on Dromund Kaas. You and your master have gotten this far, but it ends here, slave. I alone have the key. Tell her that. You and your master have no future on Dromund Kaas or in the Sith Order. Tell her that. Now, get out of my way.
And a lovely singing voice you must have, too. By the way, he said that he's keeping his eye on her. Would that be his good eye or his cybernetic eye? I'm not sure which. Some eye somewhere.
What do you think? Can you eat him?
Johnny Bragais, uns in Freistobnajal.
Fools!
Kem is a Force eater. For those of you guys that don't know, he is a monstrosity. Basically, he eats Force users for breakfast and has a good time with that. So, sure. So Gray in the chat there was asking about setting up the little sidebars that we have. Basically, there's a button right over here on the quick bar area that's a plus symbol. If you click on that, and then click on extended quick bars, it will load up four on the sides here. So there'd be 1, 2 here, 1, 2 here, and then 1, 2 here. And then you can go into the interface editor and remove the ones that you don't want. So for instance, I don't really need 4 quick bars here on the sides. I just need these 2. So I go into the interface editor and just delete those particular ones out. So not too difficult. Not too difficult. So for those of you guys that are, again, just tuning in, this is Star Wars The Old Republic. We are playing our dark side character right now, our Sith Sorceress. And basically with this particular character, we're going full on dark side. Basically every dark side option that we can get, we are going to do. Just because being evil sometimes is fun. And you get to, kind of play around a little bit with getting some interesting little side comments and that kind of thing when you go full on dark side. So we're just right now, we're exiting the starport here at Dromund Kaas. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run through the main quests, at least here in the... Yes, thank you for your information there, Kim. I think we're just going to run through the primary missions, at least here on Dromund Kaas, only because a lot of the side missions, I mean, we're kind of almost over level for a lot of the side missions at this point because of how we did things over there in the starter area. We're level 15, and kind of a lot of the content here is between level 10 and level 13 or so. So we wouldn't get very much experience for, doing the kills. We'd get quite a bit, of course, for the quests, but I don't necessarily want to completely over level everything, all the content in the game, because then, things get a little bit boring and unchallenging. So we'll probably skip some of the side quests, at least here on Dromund Kaas. We'll just kind of do the main, they're called the purple quests, the main storyline quests for these characters. So right now we're traveling to Kaas City on the taxi here. Oh, awesome, Gray. Yeah, it's a really cool game. I think that it's a lot of fun. I've been having a good time doing the live streaming of it. I've been playing the game actually since the game was released. We started playing it actually in beta. Joe and we started playing it together in beta, and I've been playing it off and on ever since then. I took about maybe 5 months off here, and I'm just coming back into the game, and I thought, well, for the live stream, I'll go ahead and start a character from the beginning. Although I have actually 2 Sith Sorcerers that are at max level right now, almost max level. They just raised the level cap here with an expansion set that they put out. But I'm pretty close to max level with those guys, and have beaten all of the main storylines of it. But still, I love this character class, and I thought it would be a lot of fun to play it for you guys here on the channel. So. Actually, I landed in the wrong spot. I meant to go to the Citadel, not to the central city area here. I like how they did Dromund Kaas, though. It looks really cool. It's a very old planet. It's the Sith headquarters, basically, and it's I think at this point in time, it's also the headquarters planet of the Empire as well. So it's very big, very old. I actually have to be careful here because there was one time where I just literally walked off the edge here and died. It's kind of embarrassing, but it is what it is. So right now we're coming into the Sith Citadel. the Sith Citadel. It's kind of weird to say that. And we are going to go visit our Lord Zash. She has commissioned us to meet her here once we've landed on the planet. So we're just making a run over to her chambers. I think it's up here. It's a little bit of a run. Yes, there we go. So here we go. Entering the story area. So Zash, you are over here, yes.
Are you acquainted with a big, ugly, half-machine Dark Lord? He had a message for you.
Damn Scotia. What business has he, going behind my back, speaking to my apprentice? Trying to intimidate you, no doubt. Wretched monster. More machine than man and dangerously powerful. Ever since I arrived on Dromund Kaas as an apprentice, he's made every effort to stand in my way.
Ustait nians an parana, rahitis ni aino.
Ultimately, we cannot even begin the search for Tulakhod's ancient power with Scotia's rattling breath on our necks.
Somebody should stop him from breathing, then.
Yes, and that somebody is you. You are going to kill Scotia for me.
Finally, a challenge worthy of me.
Good. That is precisely the attitude you'll need. I cannot be tied to Scotia's murder. Brazen power plays make the Dark Council nervous. But nobody will believe that a mere apprentice could defeat Scotia. It's impossible, and that's why it will work.
So what am I supposed to do?
I've begun to piece together the puzzle for Darth Scotia's destruction, but some elements have yet to fall into place. Out in the jungle, a group of slaves has recently revolted. They were working on a colossal statue that has since gone unfinished. I believe Scotia is hiding something of great importance near this statue. Get the archaeological plans to the area from one of the slaves, and contact me by holocommunicator.
In bizo ze waitai spila presin kretai. In bize e wanata atragata indais.
Chem is so fun. And there's a level. All right. Very cool. Very cool. So we have to go and disturb the revolting slaves. Slaves are very revolting, apparently. Actually, while we're here, let's go ahead and hit the trainer. Make sure we don't have anything.
The dark side swells within you.
Quite a bit. Okay, so let's see. So Affliction is a really nice force power to use. This one's kind of whatever. That one can be a handy spell, but I'm not too worried about that one either. Okay, so we have Force Speed that we're learning. That one basically just makes you run fast for a few seconds, and that's it. And then we've gotten our Heroic Moments. So
I sense you will go far.
Heroic Moments basically are... you can trigger the Heroic Moments during a battle. And they're only available to use, I think, once every 10 minutes or so. In fact, let me see here. Yeah, okay, so the cooldown that I have for it is every 5 minutes. So every 5 minutes, I can do a Heroic Moment, which means that you get like a really big boost in healing, really massive boost in the amount of damage that's done, and that kind of thing against any opponent that you're going against. And because I've completed the game, basically, okay, so as you go through the game here, again, for those that aren't aware, as you go through the game, you get into conversations with your companions and that sort of thing. And if you complete the conversation quests, basically the chain for certain companions, it will reduce the cooldown on that heroic moment. And I've done that with enough characters that my heroic moment has gone from every 15 minutes to every 5 minutes, which is the lowest that it can be going to. I've also got like a bunch of other things. This is, I guess I can show you here. This is the Steve legacy. All of my characters have the last name of Steve. We're all kind of related to each other. The legacy system in the game is really cool. But you get different unlocks and that kind of thing when you complete things with multiple characters as you go through the progression system. So it's definitely very cool. I like the way that they did the legacy system as well. Yeah, lots of neat stuff with it. I'm looking for a mailbox. I think there's a mailbox around here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. I kind of tweaked my character a little bit. I gave myself a couple million off of one of my other characters. Just so that I can have different things unlocked. So, for instance, the inventory module here, I'm going to go ahead and purchase that with credits since I've sent myself some money to do it. And that way we have a little bit more room in our inventory to play around with. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do it one more time. That way we've got, plenty of room for item collecting and all of that kind of good stuff. We need to find a vendor here pretty soon too. I think there's one right here, isn't there? Yep, we can sell to this guy here.
Do you require medical attention?
Just need to clear the inventory a little bit here. Some of the things like these C-store items here, we can't actually sell to a vendor, but that's okay. You can sell the junk there. So for those of you guys just tuning in, this is Star Wars The Old Republic. My name is Ira Robinson. I want to thank you guys for tuning into the little live stream that we're doing here. And hopefully you guys are enjoying the show so far. The game is very fun. It's got a lot of really cool things to it. And I definitely recommend playing it. If you guys are interested, you guys can actually pick it up for pretty cheap right now. They've got a nice little sale kind of thing going on with, I need to set that to quality. They got a nice sale going on right now with this month. So if you actually become a premium player, which is their subscription model for $15 a month, you get all the benefits of being a premium player, but you also get, I think, an extra 30 days worth of game time if you become that subscriber before the end of the month. And as well, if you become a subscriber before the end of the month, you'll get a couple of extra bonus goodies as well. I think you get like a free vehicle and a little pet and that kind of thing. So Gray, your cat is laying on your laptop. That's it's hard to compute with with cats going on like that. Yeah. All right, so we're down here a little bit away from Kaas City. We need to get all the way down here in order to get to our thing. I think actually we can continue the taxi ride down to that area.
Destination?
Yeah.
Enjoy your stay.
I think that's the one right there. Hi, Daryl. How you doing tonight? We have discovered Riverfall Wilds. So I got a little blinky thing here. I think, yeah, our proficiencies. So as we've been leveling up, we get things unlocked. So what we've unlocked so far is Chain Lightning, which is this skill right here. We use it pretty frequently. Lightning Storm. This makes it so that if you cast certain force abilities, then Chain Lightning will be triggered without cost and be done instantly. So it's a really nice little bonus thing that you get with that. And then Storm Brewing increases the critical chance of Force Storm by 15%, and the critical damage bonus by 30%. So that the Force Storm is this one right here. That's the area of effect skill that we use pretty frequently when there's multiple enemies around. And using it triggers the whole Force Surge and all that kind of stuff. So what we have right here, every so often in the tree, you unlock a utility slot. So these are the things that we have available to us to choose to go into this particular utility slot. And as we level up and get more utility slots unlocked and more points into these stats up here, we unlock these going further down. So trying to think of which one I want to use here. I think I'll do this one because I use Force Storm a lot, and having it do an extra 25% damage is actually a really nice bonus with it. So I'm going to use that one for right now. We'll have another one that unlocks at level 22, and at level 20 we get the Lightning Effusion. Direct force attacks grant Lightning Effusion when they critically hit, reducing the force consumed by your next 2 non-channeled force attacks by 75%, which is really nice. That's also a nice skill. So, okay, we've got to collect fragments at the fragmented archaeological plans. Yeah, I can talk. I talk good. Am I going into the right area here? Yes, I am. There's a lot of critters around. Let's see what they can do.
Good on iced.
Good on ice to you too. Sometimes map reading skills are important, right? I'm not sure, though, if we're actually going to be going the right way by going over here. I don't think that we are, and we're going to get attacked, of course. Kind of walked right into that one, didn't I? Y'all are probably sitting there going, don't go that way. You're going to get attacked. Well, you were right. Yeah, we are going the wrong way. Let's just jump on our big guy here. Yeah, because we were actually in the heroic area here. So the heroic areas basically are zones that are higher level than everything else. The critters are much tougher, and there's usually a couple of missions that you can do in that particular area that, yeah, in fact, right there, heroic missions. I don't know. Let's see what do they have available for us here. Let's take a look. Might be worth actually going in there and taking it.
Twipi tute bak batra, wonga wonga. Naka noya choski, noyo kochuso te mate chichoya. Ukili, baklunki na atapumpa, pushuda.
A Sith fears no one.
Naka noya choski, noyo kochuso te mate chichoya.
Chubolo, awona kopotomte tak makechisa. Kiko ubakili, wata bungadunko putoga wata.
I'm giddy with anticipation.
Kavaji uta kuga huta nupri da bumba ula. Mi umpi putamala, bedwana nibochi chichupa gumba. Esupuda nupajunki, faguta ji uta vukise.
I've been looking for a reason to cause some chaos.
Chiholukuta chubu ikatsfu undole. Bafupagi wanta humpa, muli rabamba hula.
So sure, we'll do that. We'll do that. Draw out and defeat Craig. Defeat Craig's Mandalorians. So basically, we can use this little item here to take us right to the place. It's probably just going to teleport us to like right there. Pretty much. Hi to you too. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my guy into tank mode just so that he can take on the critters a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and start this guy off here. Should not be a problem. Should not be a problem. So got to defeat a bunch of Mandalorians, which I enjoy doing. Yeah, this shouldn't be too much of a problem. I need a nice massage, get my strength back. Very relaxing, thank you. Basically, that skill is the one that gives you your health and everything back. So we need to defeat 3 more of them, and that should bring out Craig. If nothing else, a little bit of nice amount of cash for it too. That'll do that one. And draw out and defeat Craig. Okay, so he is going to be over over in this zone here. I'm going to go ahead and finish healing myself. Just in casers. Shouldn't be too big of a deal, though. Alright, Craig. Where are you? And this is where my vision starts having issues. Is that it? Is that it? No, that's not it. Where the heck am I going? Ah, there it is. Okay. Craig approaches. Get on him there. Good boy. Had to kind of hold there for a second so my guy could get the aggro back from the guy. There we go. Alright, so we got a Requisitioned Force Lords Mark II lockbox. Nice. Alrighty. So I'm going to go ahead and quick transport back over to where we were so that we can get the next stage, the next mission done here. So you gained some life and levels there, Daryl, from doing Brad's show tonight. Okay, so we got a couple of nice goodies here. That'll work. That'll work. Definitely worth doing the heroic mission. We didn't have an earpiece before, so now we'll have a nice Force Lords device in our ear. And the pants that they gave me is exactly the same as the ones that I had before, so not too big of a deal there. Let me see. Just making sure if there's a vendor here. Yep. I'll go ahead and just sell them off.
Do you require medical attention?
I suppose I should put one of those med packs there just in case I have need of it later, but it should be alright.
Please use all products only as intended.
See if I need to repair anything. Yeah, a couple of things. I'll go ahead and do that.
Well.
Alrighty. Moving on. So this should be the direction that we need to go. I think if I remember right, we got to kind of round the corner. Like over that way. I guess I can jump on my guy and run that way. We shall see in a moment. Yes, okay, so this is the area that we need to be in. So we got to go over here. And the items that we need are going to be within that zone of the circle when you hover over your map there. So we got a little bit of running to do. Yeah, I think I got to go over this way. So for those of you guys just tuning in, this is Star Wars The Old Republic. I am Ira Robinson. We're playing on the Sith character right now, the Sith Sorcerer. Very, very fun class to play. It's a lot of lightning and storms and everything all over the place, basically blowing people away with it all. If you guys wanted to check out my shows, I do go live on Thursdays and Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on YouTube and also on our website, OpenEyesNetwork.com. My show Brothers at Arms is going to be actually on tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. So make sure you guys tune in for that. I've got a guest coming on tonight with me. He's the author Andy Palaquin. He was supposed to be on my show last week, and he ended up needing to reschedule. So we're going to have him on with us tomorrow instead. I'll also have Daryl coming on with me, Mr. Odin, who's over there in the YouTube chat right now as well. He's going to join in with me as well for the second hour. And then after that on Friday, let's see. Who do I have coming on Friday? I don't remember. Friday, Michelle Lynn is coming on. And she's another author, science fiction writer. It's going to be very cool, I think. No, wait a minute. She's the romance author. Yeah, so she does romance and all kinds of stuff along those lines. It should be a really good show. Also, if you guys want to check out my own writings, those are all available on my website, originalworlds.com. I would love for you guys to check it out. I've got a lot of stuff that's available for you, so head on over there and see what I have to offer. There's blown missiles all over the place. Nice. So basically, we need to find the plans while we're here. So I'm not sure exactly where they're at. They might be on the critters that are here, on the guys, slaves. Guess I can check it here real quick. Yeah, from the engineers, that's what I need to kill. So I gotta kill the engineers to actually get the plans. Just a matter of finding them. Probably other people are here killing them as well. Mason, Captain. Coordinator. Oh, yeah, there's an engineer. Okay, that one. I missed that one. Oh, well. Yeah, okay, there's one. So we need 3 of them total. There's another engineer up there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go around for it here. Can I jump up here? Yes. Goodbye, Captain. So there's 2. There's another one. All right, cool. So there's 3. Okay, so now we need to contact our Lord.
Does this mean you found them? You found the archaeological plans?
Have I ever failed you?
Fantastic. I never doubted you. Now, let me see. Ah, yes. How clever. There's a chamber hidden under the Colossus itself. I bet my complete collection of Naga Sado's Yavin 4 writings that you'll find what we're looking for in this chamber.
Hi, James. Welcome to the show.
I'll get inside if I have to destroy the whole Colossus.
Such zeal. But destroying the Colossus won't be necessary. There should be a hidden entrance near the Colossus. It looks like Scotia has an entire underground base. You're looking for a tablet. The tablet is the symbol of leadership of an obscure Trandoshan cult. The lizards believe it was a gift from their deity, the Scorekeeper. Scotia stole the tablet and uses it to exert control over his Trandoshan bodyguards. Give them their relic, and Scotia's power over his bodyguards will turn to vapor.
His own defenses will be his downfall.
You could try it. It might weaken him a little. Scotia's not stupid enough to retain guards who could actually overpower him. The main thing is to keep Scotia's bodyguards off you. The plans suggest Scotia's apprentices guard this base. I don't doubt they hold the keys to acquiring the Trandoshan tablet. Best kill them all to be sure.
Inubis just nas jans, now mipan asta no tods jans.
He's all about eating people. He loves to eat people. Okay, so we gotta head over this way. Let's see. And it's down here. Yep. There it is. Yay, more killing. more quick killing. Alrighty, so we're going to enter into our story area here, and let's see what we got to do next. Got to go to the bunker. And we're in the bunker. Alrighty. Hello, boys. So one of our little side bonuses here, we have to kill 25-ish. I can't read it exactly, but 25-ish of the defenders here. Which basically means we'll kill everything in sight. Because why not? Yeah, we can make use of that. Took care of half of them right there. Missing anybody here? Yep, there's somewhere up here. Nice. So I just completed an achievement, the Dromund Kaas Rampage. That's one of the legacy achievements that you can complete. I was showing you guys the legacy page there earlier. Basically, the more legacy things you complete, the more bonus stuff you get. You can unlock special, like, quality of life things for your characters and that sort of thing as well. It's pretty cool. So basically, the more you play, the more you get in rewards for all of your characters all around, not just the one that you're playing on at that moment in time. Nice little system they got. Okay, so we've got to continue on here. Actually, I needed that spot up there, didn't I? Yeah. Again, you guys are probably saying, no, 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 don't go over there. Okay, so now we do the next one. Whee. I guess we'll go this way. Well, which way would be better first? Yeah, well, I have to go this way, apparently, yeah. Only one way to go. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Kevin didn't even get a chance to really run up in there, did he? He's like, I'll take care of him, master. Never mind. Boom. One monitoring station down. 2 to go. Have a lightsaber in the face there, buddy. Did it taste good? A little plasma-y. You did not just force choke me. Yes, some people do pay good money for that kind of thing. kind of ran out of my view there, so had to run back into line of sight. Boom! Big bada boom. What do we have over on that side? Just more killing, maybe? Let's go ahead and do this end first here. Because I think our next stage is to go in that direction there, so... Okay, cool. We got the bonus done. Oh, there he is. I heard him. I just couldn't figure out where he was. Boom. Okay, so there's our monitoring stations down. Alrighty, so now we need to open the reliquary door. And I'm running into the wall. I'm not going to open the door very well by running into the wall. Doesn't work very effectively when you try to face plant into the wall. Find the Trandoshan relic. I suppose it's going to be on this guy. How convenient. Boom! New boots there. Nice try. It did not work. Okay, so now we need to return to Lord Zash. I'm just going to go ahead and do the quick travel over there. It's going to be over here at the Citadel. Yeah, over at the Sanctum. That'll do it. You know what I need? I need to have a little guy following me here. Hold on. Let's do that. Let's get a call from the people here in the chat room. Which one of these little guys should I have following me? Should I have a Tauntaun, a little starship, another little starship, a mini probe? This is the exact same thing as you get like when you watch the movie Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. This is the little probe that's there on Hoth. This is a little robot that follows you around, or should I get a little R2-D2 kind of a thing? The MT-4T astromech. Which one should I do? Come on, guys. Speak up. Or forever hold your peace and I'll just pick something. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Come on, folks. I think actually if I try to get the astromech, I have to pay to unlock it, don't I? Oh, well, it's 1 credit to unlock it on the whole account. I can take care of that in a moment. Nobody has anything to say? Boy, oh boy. I am shocked. You guys usually are right up on what you guys want me to have done with these characters. So we can have a choice between a model Dustmaker, a model Eternal Flagship, an Underworld Probe, the Mini Mogul NM1, the Astromech Droid. These two, they're pretty cool, but not really worthwhile. This one's not bad. The Mini Mech isn't too bad either, but. Aha, so you guys want the astromech, the little R2 thing. Okay, so we can do that. We'll go ahead and unlock it here. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Hello, little droid. It's nice to see you. He's a cute little thing. Burp, 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 burp. To you too. Okay, so we are here at the Citadel. We'll go ahead and go see Lord Zash here. Needed a little bit of vape there. So for those of you guys just tuning in, this is Star Wars The Old Republic. We are playing the Sith Sorcerer. It's the part of the Sith Inquisitor class here. And it's a very fun class to play. I get a kick out of it. I like flinging the lightning everywhere. We have a pretty cool little blade going on. And if you guys want to tune into my stuff, you guys can tune into us at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on YouTube on Thursdays and Fridays for our shows Open Eyes and Brothers at Arms. You guys can also tune into those on my website, openeyesnetwork.com. And if you're interested in my books, I have a lot of books available to read. Science fiction, fantasy, you name it, speculative fiction. I've got a little bit of everything. You guys can check those out at my website, originalworlds.com. So let's see what Zash has to say to us.
I've recovered the Trandoshan relic.
Then we've both had success in our endeavors. But the Trandoshan bodyguards are only part of Scotia's defense. His greatest weakness is that he's mostly machine. The rogue Sith Lord, Grathan, is holding a cyborg expert named Dorotsek captive. He has developed a neutralizer for me, the kind that should destroy Scotia's cyborg elements. Find Dorotsek, get him to tell you where the neutralizer is, and then silence him.
Do you have any other instructions for me?
No, that's all for now. Grathan's estate is in the jungle. Interrogate the scientist. With any luck, Scotia will soon be out of our way, and then we'll be free to pursue Tulak Horde's lost power as we please.
Ustait nians an parana, rahitis ni aino.
What a mockery indeed. At least to the big guy. He likes to eat everything in sight, though, so I don't know how much we can rely on him. Give me just one moment here, folks. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Sorry about that. Had to take care of something that was there on my screen. Okay, so we got a new focus out of that turn in, and I'm not sure if that's going to be useful to us at the moment or not. Let's see. Oh yeah, that is better. We'll go ahead and load that up. We'll sell off those boots there once we get the chance to. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream so far. We'll check this guy here for training. Don't think so.
I sense you will
no,
go
actually,
far.
we're not too far away from leveling. Go figure. So we have to go to Grathan's estate. A lot of missions take place there on Grathan's estate. Again, though, we're just going to kind of run through the primary story missions here on Dromund Kaas. As we get up into the other planets, we'll start to do some of the other side quests and that kind of thing. I passed it by, didn't I? I did. See, I need to pay attention. I wish we could use that force speed more often. Hello, taxi.
Destination?
Taxi? Let's see. We need to actually check our map here real quick just to make sure. So, yeah, we got to go all the way down to this one. Nope, that's Revan's. Yeah, I think that's the one that takes us to the closest spot anyway. So if you guys are interested in this game, you guys can pick it up. It is free to play. I do have the subscription to it, but it is free to play. And the free to play model is really good. You guys can get quite a bit of stuff out of the game just by doing the free to play. But if you have a subscription, you get some bonus experience for completing missions. You get extra items when you complete missions. You know, some nice little other bonus content that comes with it. You guys can check all that out on their website. I don't get anything out of, you know, offering it to you guys. But they do have a special that's running right now. If you guys want to become premium players, which is getting the subscription, I think if I remember right, they're actually giving a free month away as well. So if you buy one, basically you get another month worth of game time for free if you subscribe before the end of February. So, okay, let's see how close we are to our spot here. Ish.
Destination?
Yeah, there's not really going to be any other way to get there but running, so we'll go ahead and head in that direction. I think we're going to go the right way here. What's that? Okay, so if we wanted to get like one of the other story arc missions, that's this guy right here. But again, I'm not too worried about it. There's also another heroic area around here somewhere, so he's giving the heroic mission for it. I'm not too worried about it. I think we'll just go ahead and blast through the area here. There's another flashpoint right there, Hammer Station. It's another epic mission, a long mission to do. There's a crafting item somewhere around here. Let me see if I can find it. You can kind of see it on my screen there. It's a goodie node, basically. I'm not sure where it's at, though. I don't know. It's okay. Don't fall down there. I said don't fall down there. Okay, I guess we'll go this way then. That's all good. Nope, can't get up there either. We done came down the wrong way, guys. There we go. Get up there. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and sell off our junk.
Medical attention?
Just to get it out of the way. Okay, so I think we need to head over in the other direction here. That area that we were just walking towards was probably the heroic area, if I remember right. I don't know. It's been a little while since I've run through this area, so these guys are gonna attack us as we run through. Knock them out here on our way. Totally missed. I don't want to wait for Klaus. Not bad. The one thing that gets a little bit annoying about the companions, especially the ones that are really tall like this, especially when you're playing a short character, is that as you run, sometimes they get right in the middle of the screen, and it gets a little bit annoying to try to figure out where you are. They make good blockades. Okay, so we are pretty much here. Again, there's crafting nodes around here. There's one. Yeah, there we go. Nice plant he can scavenge from real quick. It's kind of important if you're playing a character that has like the crafting collection things like I've got here, to do them on the beginner planets like this, because if you don't, your skill is not going to be high enough to collect from the higher level planets. So you have to kind of gain in skill as you go. So that's why I'm kind of hitting them here and there where I'm running across them. Besides, I can turn around and then sell the goodies that are getting collected on the open market. There's a galactic auction house basically that's in the game. So okay. Oh no, we need to go this way. He is over this way. Can't click. Another one right over in here somewhere. Where is it, Ara? There it is. What kind of ride was I doing? The this one right here. This is the Cave Varactyl, I think is what it's called. Let me see here. Voranicus, yeah. Really big, really ugly, and I like it for the Sith characters because it's totally appropriate. Running around on this big monstrous creature. And there's our level. And we got the achievement, Crippling Lord Grathan. Cool. I like the dual purpose stuff there. Alright, so here's our little story area. Let's see what we can do. Unlock Duro, whatever his name is, his chamber. So I think, yep, this is it right here. And now we gotta talk to him. Hello, guy.
Please, tell me Lord Zash sent you. Please, I can't stand it here any longer. I don't want to die.
I understand you've created a device that can harm cyborgs. Give it to me.
The device? Oh, you mean the neutralizer, the cyber neutralizer. My finest work yet, though I don't quite see what the use of it is.
Why, to fell Darth, my anxious friend.
But that's just what I'm saying. I don't know how useful it actually is. Lord Zash commissioned this weapon against cyborgs. The thing is, most cyborgs are only 10% machine. You'd need someone at least 50% machine for the neutralizer to do any real damage.
Tell me where it is, or I'll kill you.
If you want it, take it. It's only a prototype, but I guess it'll work if there's one droid you really want to bash. It's in the lab building, can't be missed. But Grantham wouldn't let me have the power cells I need to power it. You'll need to steal those off his droids.
Looks like it's your turn to die now.
No, please. Lord Zash said she'd free me.
That is a type of freedom. Didn't lie. You're free now. Your pain is over. You can relax. Just go to sleep. You'll be okay. You'll be alright. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Moving on. Collect power cells. So let me see where we need to collect the power cells from here. His droids around his estate here. So we got to kind of just start bashing on droids like crazy until we find the power cells. Oh, droids. Where are you, happy little droids? There's some. Hello, happy droids. Do you have a power cell for me? Yeah, you have a power cell for me. Good. Good droid. Oh, okay. Cool. We only need one more. That guy had two of them. That's helpful. I wish more drops happened like that more often. That. Okay, so now we need to deactivate the electrical field around this door or something? I don't know. Let's see. Where am I going? Over this way. That's where I need to go. Yeah. That building. Right there. Right in front of my eyes. Duh. Just randomly killing. Oh, you're gonna come up here and smack me in my face? See what that gets you. I said I was doing random killing, not you're gonna do random killing. So you have to be very careful here. I almost walked down, which means I would have fallen to my doom. And that would have been bad. little massage on my way down here. Relax me with your noodly appendage. Thank you, dear droid. Okay, so we need to go into the back room back there. Seems dangerous. But danger's what I do. I am called Hands Up Violence after all. This place is kind of bare. There ain't shit around. Oh, there's a slicing terminal over here. I may as well go ahead and do it real quick. Is it there? Yeah, there it is. Go on over there, Cam. Get that. I said go over there and get that. Where are you at? Why aren't you getting that? Thank you. Go over there and get that. So the slicing terminals, as you guys can see, it gives a little credit box. So if you open it, it gave me 218 credits. So, I mean, having the slicing skill is kind of useful because there's these little slicing things all over the place like that. And, you know, it's free money. Why not? This place is really barren. What happened here? It's like an apocalypse or something happened here. Or like some other crazy Sith has been down here before me. Duke Nukem. Daryl. I played so much Duke Nukem over the years. Holy crap. Come get some. I hated the new version of it, though. I did not like what they did to it. Not a fan. Duke Nukem 3D is my favorite out of the Dukes, though. I actually still have that one. That's a playable version of it, in fact. Go figure. You're gonna die, clown! Was there another one of those over here? I don't know. Let me see. Ah, there's one there. You're gonna die too, clown. Let's see, what do I need? I need one more of those, don't I? We'll find it. Is that it? Cool. So we got the bonus things in here done. So now we need to deactivate the field. So that was down here. Hello, Lord Valdo. I couldn't read your name very well. I'm blind, so. So for those of you guys just tuning in, this is Star Wars The Old Republic. I'm playing on the Sith Sorcerer character right now and having a good old time with it. Just kind of making sure I'm killing everything here. Don't want to leave anybody behind for purposes. Do you believe I got everybody? Let's grab our goodie. Alrighty. So now we got to return to Lord Zash. I'm just going to go ahead and do the quick travel for that. She's up here at the Sith Enclave area. Valdor. Okay, so howdy. Welcome to the show. And I run into the wall.
Please use all products only as intended.
Yeah, so for those of you guys that are not aware, I'm actually legally blind, trying to play games while legally blind. It makes it rather interesting. There's a lot of wall walking, a lot of not seeing the things that are attacking me. Yeah, it can get a little twisted. So we're going to run over here and talk to our Lord and Master, Lord Zash. Let's see what she has to say to us. We're on our way trying to collect items to kill Darth Scotia, which is kind of her enemy. I thought there was a little lore object there, but I guess not. Anyways, Darth Scotia, yeah, he's kind of her rival. And she's having us do the dirty work for it. Go figure. That's what an apprentice is for, right?
Not a moment too soon, apprentice. Tell me we were successful. Tell me you have the tech we need to destroy Scotia.
It's time to kill Scotia.
Fantastic. Magnificent. Perfect. Then the time to do the deed is now. Scotia is in his chambers as we speak. Be ready. Even with the power you have over him, he will be a frightful sight. Set your nerves of cortosis. Turn your fear into hatred. Remember, Scotia stands between us and glory.
Glory!
Let's get to the killing.
Good. Now listen closely. This is how you will kill Scotia. The relic you found under the Colossus is the key to Scotia's power over his Trandoshan bodyguards. Go to Scotia's chambers and show them the relic. The Trandoshans should stand down, or attack him or something. The confusion should be enough. This is the first step.
Then I use the anti-cyborg prototype to disable him, right?
Exactly. With the bodyguards gone, you can get close enough to Scotia to use the prototype you stole from Grathans. But be mindful. Scotia may be more machine than man, but he's no weakling in the Force. Killing him will still be a challenge.
Challenge? I spit on challenges.
Oh, I wish I could be there to see the contortions on Scotia's malformed face when you destroy him. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm due to make an appearance at a party in the Nexus Room Cantina. Meet me there when you're done.
Yes, my master. Oh, wait. Wrong show. Awesome. Got a nice bit of dark side points for all of that work. Right now, I am leaning very much towards the dark side and working my way even further. When I get to the negative 3,000, so in other words, 3,000 dark side points, I get the dark side level. And once I start getting dark side levels, well, then the corruption on my face starts to appear, and you'll see the darkness form around me.
I sense you will go far.
It's pretty fun. I totally didn't click on the right one there, did I?
I sense you will go far.
Anyway. Just checking my trainer just to make sure if I have anything available yet. And no. Daryl, I'm glad that you're enjoying the game so far. It's a lot of fun. It really is. The game is, I think, best played as a duo. So, like, running around with two people is probably where it gets to be the most fun. It's really fun to solo it, of course. But doing it as a duo, it really adds a lot of cool elements to the game, and you can do some pretty fantastic things with it. So, yeah. So we need to. Oh wait, his chambers are back here, aren't they? I'm so used to running out here to the taxi when I get a mission. Just blithely running along. Never mind me. Welcome to the game of running. That's kind of how it's been for me tonight so far. We're on Dromund Kaas right now. This is kind of the not starter planet, but it's the first one after the starter planet. Hello, Scotia.
I see. Nothing yet. What makes this slave so bold as to enter my chambers? Tell me, slave, are you insane, or do you have a death wish?
Hi, Christine. Welcome to the show.
I've been asked to kill you, and I hate to disappoint.
Skisk. Kill her.
I'm your master now.
Clever. Zash must have stayed up many a night to think of that one. I suppose you'll be sending my bodyguards away now, or maybe you'll order them to kill me.
It should at least be entertaining. Tear him to pieces.
You shouldn't have done that. The bodyguards, they're nothing. Show. But you subverted my authority, took my slaves from me, and that makes me angry. And killing you will be over too soon. No. I think you're going to have to suffer first. Is this... Did you... Zash! Zash! You've killed me!
Weaklings are like clay in my hands.
Mindless. You don't know what Zash can do. Think of how many years she must have spent plotting my death. She will kill you, just like she's killed me.
I killed you, not Zash.
That's right. Doom. Doom. My power grows. And with it, my hatred. Or something like that. So, okay, we got to go to the Nexus Room Cantina. That's going to be over in the main section of town. We'll go ahead and run over there. See, now I have to go to the taxi. Now I'm running the right direction.
Ready for departure. Enjoy your stay.
You guys have to remind me when my buffs fall. Sometimes I forget to put my buffs on. Okay, so the cantina, if I remember right, is over that direction. This should be it right here. Yep. It is. Uh-oh. There's a shady character. Gotta watch out for those shady characters. There's a lot of shady characters around here, isn't there? So while we're here at that cantina, actually, my guy, he wants to talk to me. When the companions when they have a piece of conversation for you, they can only take place in cantinas or on your ship or in your personal apartment that you have. So we'll go ahead and see what he wants here.
Selon se guy. In piso se waitai spila press in kretai. In pise e wanata atragata injais.
By the time we are done, you will have fed to excess.
Anims jai fragibans. Imbate sunjas. Puijan gardos wai parpana.
So he basically just wanted to say, screw you. I will own you one day. Let's see. I think we need to go upstairs, if I remember right. Ah. Sorry, guys. I get turned around sometimes in these games. Again, problems with my vision. Just waiting for the elevator. Elevator go down the hole. Toilet painter go down the hole. Rubber ducky go down the hole. There we go. That's what we need. Go into the party.
Well, when I'd heard she'd taken up with a Mandalorian, I was scandalized. Just scandalized.
A Mandalorian? Does nobody value Sith blood these days?
I know. Don't you think so, Zash?
The places Amin's Waiheis fools. Gawantida seek from Tauhans.
I'm sorry. Will you excuse me? I need to have a quick chat with my apprentice.
If you must. Now, as I was saying.
Thank the Emperor you've arrived. It doesn't matter how much one drinks. These parties are just dull, 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 dull. I hope you've come to cheer me up.
I have dismantled the machine.
He's dead, then? Excellent. You have performed magnificently, apprentice. None of this would have been possible without you.
Lord Zash.
Darthanaton, I'm honored.
Yes, I'll just let you two chat.
Don't go anywhere just yet, apprentice. This call won't take long, and I have some further instructions for you. As I said, my lord, I'm honored, but why call me?
You have nerve, Zash. Nerve. But I thought you were smarter.
With all respect, Darth Thanaton, I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play ignorant with me, Zash. Scotia's dead, and you killed him.
Scotia? Dead? That's the first I've heard of it. When did this happen?
Just now, Zash, and you know it. What did you expect to gain? His position? His title? You know it doesn't work that way. Where's your discretion?
Discretion? I've been at this party for ages. I may have had a little much to drink, but I'm fairly certain I haven't murdered anyone. Though I have always fancied Scotia's chambers. So much more shelf space.
Zash, I don't want to have this conversation by hollow. Report to my chambers immediately.
Yes, Darth Thanaton. It'll be my pleasure.
Looks like you have a meeting to get to.
Give me time to talk to Thanaton, and then meet me in Darth Scotia's chambers. And don't worry, you've played your part, now it's time for me to play mine. We did it, apprentice.
Indeed. Let me see. I'm on Starcage server. Whatever it is. I'm not sure. They switched all my characters over to this one just not too long ago, so I don't know exactly what the name is. It's the one that starts with Star. So now we got to go back to Scotia's chambers. Let's go ahead and take a taxi ride up there. Big ugly Yeti creature kind of looking thing.
Ready for departure.
I love the
Enjoy
thing
your
though.
stay.
Yeah, thank you, Christine. I'm wearing the Darth Scions outfit. I like how it looks. I've also got the special kind of purpley hair color that you can buy in the C-store, and also the kind of silver colored eyes. I know I'm vain when it comes to my characters in games.
There she is. It's Lord Zash's apprentice. Surely she knows.
You wouldn't tell us if she did.
Warbain's Brigan Iswis Buidan.
Still, it doesn't hurt to ask, does it?
Colonel, let it rest.
I will not let it rest. Everyone knows Lord Zash was at the party when Scotia was killed, and yet everyone knows she killed him. She somehow devised a way of being in two places at once. If I let it rest, we'll all be dead.
That's why I'll never tell her secrets.
Good idea. Don't tell him anything, apprentice.
But I must know. Please, you must tell me. How did Zash kill Darth Scotia?
Actually, I killed Scotia.
Clearly she's not going to tell you, Colonel. Let it rest.
Fine, then. Fine. But I'm warning you, Calaveras. Lord Zash is becoming too powerful too quickly. Since when has anyone in the history of the Sith committed a murder so brazenly, yet made it appear that she was somewhere else the entire time? It's enough to wake the Emperor, I tell you.
And we're running. Back to Zash. Do I need to... She's in the chamber. Yeah, duh.
perfect timing, apprentice. I just met with that insufferable Thanaton, and I have good news.
Everyone's talking about how you killed Scotia.
Good. Let them talk. They can't prove anything, and it'll drive them mad. And my meeting went exactly as I planned. You would have been proud of me. I went into a reprimand, but I emerged a Darth.
You've certainly earned it.
I did more than you realize. Nevertheless, what's important is that we are finally free to act. Remember the map you found on Korriban that pointed us to the power of Tulak Horde? The first piece of that artifact, that power, is here on Dromund Kaas. This piece is in the deepest chamber of the Dark Temple. Scotia always hoarded the key to the chamber like a Hutt hoards his credits. Now I have Scotia's title, his chambers, his research, and his key. He always said I would enter the Dark Temple over his rusting corpse. However, I won't be the one to go into the Dark Temple. You will.
It will be my pleasure.
Before I went to Korriban to choose an apprentice, a furious apparition awakened in the Dark Temple, implacable in its anger, murdering all who trespassed on the innermost chamber. But I had a dream. An apprentice of low origin humbled himself, or herself as it happened, before the apparition, pacifying it. That's why you and your peers were chosen.
I always knew I was special.
You've been a far more capable apprentice than I ever hoped. But for this task, you must put aside your pride. You must go into the temple and face the apparition. And when you do, I believe that your humility will be the key. Still, I want you to know, I'm not certain you're the one from my dream. I fear I may be sending you to your death.
You're a Sith. Start acting like one.
You're right. You retrieved the holocron from Korriban when no one else could. If that's not proof of your destiny, I don't know what is. Tulak Horde's power awaits us both. We must not lose sight of this goal. Use this glyph to enter the innermost chamber of the Dark Temple. Humble yourself before the apparition, and bring back the piece of the artifact.
Sai galut saira, iswis us ulf bandan, ja atnam, in puidangarja.
Well, the reward we got for it's a little bit better than what we had. That's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. Okay, I am going to be AFK just for a moment. We're gonna dance with our Darth here for a moment. Give me one moment. I'll be right back. Refreshing. My tea ran low. I had to go grab some more. Sorry about that, folks. So we're going to go ahead and head over to the Dark Temple now. You can stop dancing now, dear. Thank you very much. Goodbye, Darth. So for those of you guys just tuning in, we are playing Star Wars The Old Republic. It's a free-to-play MMORPG. You guys can check it out on the any search engine. Just do SWTOR or Star Wars The Old Republic, and you guys will get to the website. They're running a special right now that if you get the subscription before the end of the month, you actually get a free month and some. You get a free ship. You get, I think if I remember right, a free pet as well. So not too bad. It's a valuable little deal they've got going on.
Be well.
The game is definitely a lot of fun. I mean, if you like what you're seeing so far, I mean, the whole game is kind of this way. It's very cinematic in nature. It's like you're playing the movies, basically. Really is what it comes down to. Each of the character classes has its own story arc that takes place. Lots of group events happen, lots of group participation, all kinds of great stuff like that. It's really cool. It's really cool. Yeah, Christine, I definitely hate Zash as well. Yes, Daryl, you did indeed volunteer to be on my show tomorrow. If you guys want to check that out, it's going to be on from 7 o'clock p.m. to 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here where you guys are watching this right now. We do our live streaming with it. We're on the radio, but we've been doing some live streaming with the shows as well for the past year or so, and just making it available for the listeners, another way to come in and listen to the shows. Tomorrow, tonight, the show tonight, we're going to have Andy Palaquin come on as our guest. He's a science fiction author. Very cool guy. Really interesting books that he has. I think that you guys would get a big kick out of it. If you like the Star Wars series and what you see here in the game, for instance, you guys would really, I think, enjoy listening to what he's got to say. So we're just going to try to bypass as much of the outer critters here as we can. A little bit of a pain in the butt to fight our way to the location when we're like 5 levels over what everything is. We don't get too much experience out of it. And we're running. Almost there. Like I said, I'm kind of skipping all the side quests that are available here on Dromund Kaas, only because number one, I've played through them a lot myself, and by the time that we're done doing everything, I would be like really over leveled to the next planet. And again, that gets kind of a little boring, when you can just kind of face roll your way through all the content. So. But, if you guys play the game yourselves, you can run through all the side missions and stuff, and they're all very, very cool. Very cool. It's always interesting to see what's around on the sides. Alrighty, so we have made it to the Dark Temple. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to set my guy into damage combat mode, just to get through things quick.
Usa Tidama.
Damaging the possessed. Just got that achievement. Nice. You guys don't see me. We're not anywhere around. I'm gonna have to fight these guys. There's a yellow guy. We'll take him out. Because why not? They're good experience. Might get a goodie out of it. No goodie. No goodie, just cash. So that right there, is a. I think if I remember right, that's an item that you can get that you can use to get crafting ingredients for like lightsaber crystals and that kind of thing. If you're that kind of a crafter, I'm not. We're almost to our story area here. Gotta go up this long flight of steps. Feel my fury. Oh, no. Am I going the right way? Oh, well, there's a nice goodie there. We'll go ahead and grab that. I am going the right way. I need to go this way here. That's what I need. You guys are probably going to attack me, aren't you? Oh, there's another slicing goodie. I'll go ahead and grab that and get the cash. Yay. Hooray for cash. Okay, so now we have an apparition to go visit. Let's see what happens.
In the Force, and they stirred me from my nightmare. I am still too weak to leave, but I knew if I made myself enough of a nuisance, you would eventually come. The Sith throw flesh endlessly at what they cannot control, and here you are, blood of my blood. Here you are.
What are you talking about?
You don't know me. Has our family fallen so far that the daughter of my daughters does not know the name of Calig, the name so long revered in the annals of the Sith?
You are my descendant. By how many generations I do not know. But know this, your strength in the Force has awakened me from my stupor.
What do you mean, I awakened you?
When the weaklings of this planet trespassed my tomb, I rose, resuming my former life. This temple became my kingdom, and I was once more a lord. the Sith. But when you first grasped the hilt of your lightsaber, I knew my hour had come and gone. That your strength, not mine, would return our family to glory.
But I'm a former slave.
That is my shame. I was once one of the greatest lords of the Sith. If I'd been wiser, I could have secured my family's greatness. But I let down my guard and was betrayed by a man called Tulak Hord, whom I trusted as a friend.
Places Amin's Waiheis fools. Gawantida seek from Tauhans.
Ha! Your master is dead, beast. You serve the child of Khalid now. Flesh of my flesh, you should teach your servant to obey.
I will deal with him as I see fit.
Fair enough. I only caution you not to take obedience for granted. In restoring our bloodline to glory, you must not make the same mistake. Treachery is the Sith's endless game. You must win it.
Don't worry about me.
Beware your master. Beware your apprentice. Never be taken by surprise. Do these things, and you will be unstoppable. But you have not come to see me. You have come for the artifact I managed to wrest from Tulak Hord before he died. Take the artifact, but be careful. I know not what it does, only that betrayal follows it everywhere.
When betrayal shows up, I'll kill it.
If only all things were so simple. Keep your eyes open. I hunger for the day when our power will be restored. We will meet again.
Grandpappy. Where did I just stick that? Where did I just stick that? So, by the way, Daryl, the little droid that I have running around, it's just a little observer kind of pet. It doesn't actually do any kind of combat or anything like that. It's just a little follower. So, yeah, no, he doesn't get involved in combat.
Apprentice, do you have the artifact yet?
I have the artifact in hand.
Of course. Brilliant. Magnificent. Hurry back to Scotia's, my chambers. I cannot wait to see this artifact, and I have a surprise for you.
I love surprises.
Trust me, you'll love it. Now hurry back with the artifact. I can't wait.
You can't wait because it's going to give you endless cosmic power. So we'll go back to Darth Zash here and collect our goodie, our surprise. Surprise Enfia. Nobody expects the Sith Inquisition. Or Sith Inquisitor, as the case may be. Ha ha. Ha ha. I'm kind of a punny guy. I know, it was pretty terrible, I admit it. At least Zash's chambers aren't like way in the back ass end of the place anymore. What you got for me, Darth?
Fantastic, apprentice. You're just in time for my surprise. Since you left for the Dark Temple, I've been reading and reading and reading. Scotia's chambers are a treasure trove of research, Who would have thought a man like that had such a curious intellect? It almost makes me regret that we had to kill him. But let me see this wonderful artifact you found.
If you knew what I had to go through to get this.
It was a challenge, and you overcame it utterly. But tell me, how did you manage to pacify the apparition?
Apparently, he was my ancestor.
Remarkable. A slave's lost ancestor turns up in the Dark Temple, and I sense your incredible destiny doesn't stop there. I've been studying Tulak Horde's artifacts closely for some time, and one glance at this one you've brought back confirms everything I've suspected. These artifacts will change everything, Apprentice. You especially. They will make you more powerful than you could imagine. I have foreseen it.
Let me guess. You've been dreaming again.
Always and ever. This artifact is one of 5 that together describe a peculiar ritual used by the great Tulak Horde when he conquered the Dromund system. Until I have all the artifacts, I cannot understand the full nature of the ritual, but I have foreseen that you alone will wield the ritual's power. The artifacts are scattered across the galaxy, some hidden by Tulak Horde himself, and some wrenched from his hands by betrayers. Documents and Scotia's effects point to Balmora and Nar Shaddaa, but I will need to do more research to locate the other 2.
I'll get started right away.
It's not much to go on, but I will continue my work behind the scenes to get you more information. But first, I believe I mentioned a surprise earlier. If you're going to find these artifacts, you'll need a ship, and so I have ordered you one. All you need to do is pick it up.
For me? You're too kind.
Yes, you've earned it. You'll find your ship at the spaceport. Then the galaxy is yours to explore. Don't forget to contact me when you reach each planet for more information on the artifacts' locations. Good luck and good hunting.
Ababarna habens, Glaubena, ni in usakwai, usiterens apipao.
And that's a level up. Isn't it? Oh no, wait, we leveled up our dark maybe. No? Oh, I see. I got a legacy level. Nice. Oh, that's cool. The legacy levels, the legacy system is what I was showing you guys earlier in the show here. As far as the really cool things that you can unlock for your characters, but they unlock after certain levels. So now my legacy has gained a new level, which is cool, because that impacts all of the characters on your account, or well, at least on the server. So now we'll have a choice. We can go to our ship here, and I'll go ahead and do that so that we can check out the surprise that she gave us, the new ship. So we'll do that, and then we'll have to make a decision on which of the 2 planets that she's sending us to that we want to visit first. We have the choice between Nar Shaddaa and Balmora, I think. Anyway,
enjoy your stay.
So we'll head over to the spaceport now. No, we do still have to do the taxis on the planet, unfortunately, Daryl. Whilst we are flying around here, though, you can see the different actual vehicles that I have unlocked for the account. That I have actually available to me. But like I said, I like using the big Varanticus with the Sith Sorcerer. It just seems appropriate to me. got some really cool ones, though. Almost there. We can go check out our new ship. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying watching this so far. This has been Star Wars The Old Republic. If you guys want to check out my radio shows, I do go live on Thursdays and Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm also on from 8 to 10 p.m. on Sunday nights if you guys want to check that out. And if you want to go to the archives of those are over on my website, openeyesnetwork.com, and also right here on YouTube. So you guys can check those out if you so desire. And don't forget as well that I am an author, and if you want to check out my books, I would love for you guys to visit my website, originalworlds.com, for all of that stuff. So we get to take a look at our ship here. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm running. Ah, that looks really cool. Oh yeah, I love the modified TIE fighter kind of look of this ship. It's pretty badass. Big ship. So let's go ahead and load into our ship here and check it out before we end tonight. And now we have the loading screen of doom. Hey there, Katie. Welcome to the show. So this is our ship. I love this. This is great.
Greetings. I am 2VR8, factotum droid for this vessel. You must be my new master. Gentle, kind new master.
Gentle, kind new master.
So, I get a starship, and a servant too. Not bad at all.
I am relieved, pleased that you find me agreeable. I will never disappoint you, master. I am programmed for a wide array of tasks, including but not limited to meal preparation, ship maintenance, janitorial duty, and etiquette. Welcome aboard this Fury-class Imperial Interceptor, a versatile craft combining a starfighter's maneuverability with armament to rival larger military vessels. You'll find all of the standard amenities, including your own private captain's locker for storing valuables. The astrogation console contains a constantly updated map of the known galaxy. Interstellar communications are accessed via the ship's holoterminal. Priority alerts that you may find useful are available from the Imperial HoloNet console. Lastly, the ship's intercom will inform your crew that you wish to issue new orders. Any questions, Master?
Are you at least capable of providing security while I'm not aboard?
I regret I am unable to offer you combat support, Master. Frankly, my chassis couldn't withstand the stress. However, should any errands arise that are beneath your superior status, please do not hesitate to call upon me. I function to serve you. Whenever you are ready to depart, consult the galaxy map on your bridge. It will program the proper astrogation coordinates and activate the engines.
Awesome, awesome. So we have our new ship. It's a really cool looking ship, really glorious. glorious. The Fury Interceptor. Really, really cool. So with that, before we head on to the next stage of things, I am going to go ahead and duck out for the evening here and get a little bit of rest and get ready for my new show that's going to air at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on YouTube. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button so that you guys can get notified of when we put out a new show or when we go live. And yeah, hopefully you guys will tune on in for us next time. Next time we're going to, I think, go ahead and go to Nar Shaddaa as our next planet. And yeah, it should be pretty cool. Do a little bit of a dance to make our way out. Don't forget, if you guys want to check out my shows, OpenEyesNetwork.com is the website you guys can go to the archives for, or you can check them out here on YouTube. And if you guys want to check out my books, those are available on my website, OriginalWorlds.com. Thank you for coming in and tuning in and watching us as we play here. And yeah, until next time, keep safe out there, have fun, and be safe. Be Sith, be evil, be dark side, be whatever you want to be. We'll talk to you again soon, folks.